Okay, guys, I just got a little bit more in-depth information about this whole thing that's supposed to go down this weekend. So I want to kind of give y'all an update. Elements of the U.S. Department of Defense, DOD, will conduct a communications interoperability training exercise November 4th through 6th, once again simulating a very bad day scenario. Amateur radio and Mars organizations will take part. The exercise will begin on a notional massive coronal mass ejection, which will impact the... Hold on, y'all. Let me roll this window up. The power... sorry. Mass ejection that will impact the national power grid as well as all forms of traditional communication, including landline, telephone, cell phone, satellite, internet connectivity. Army Mars Program Manager Paul English explained in an announcement. During the exercise, a designated DOD headquarters entity will request county-by-county status reports in 3,143 U.S. countries and the country equivalents in order to gain situational awareness and to determine the extent of the impact of the scenario. Army and Air Force Mars organizations will work in conjunction with the amateur radio community, primarily on the 60-meter improbability channels, as well as the HF and NVIS frequencies and local VHF and UHF non-internet linked amateur radio repeaters. Again, this year a military station on the East Coast in Fort Hachua, Arizona, HF station will conduct a high-power broadcast on a 60-meter channel. On Saturday from 3 to 3:15. New this year will be informational broadcast on Sunday. And there's the station in kilohertz from 1600 to 1615 UTC. Amateur radio operators should monitor these broadcasts for more information about exercise and how they can participate in the communications exercise, English said. We want to continue building on the outstanding cooperative working relationship with AARL and the amateur radio community, English said. We want to expand the use of 60-meter interop channels between the military and amateur community for emergency communications. And we hope the amateur radio community will give us some good feedback on the use of both the 5 megahertz interopt and the 13 megahertz broadcast channels as means of information for decimation during a very bad day scenario. See, I think they're going to shut us down, just like it's saying, and they're trying not to alarm everybody about it. But all this is trying to get prepared for an EMP attack because there's so much shit going on with between us and North Korea, and I think we're in a worse place as far as a relationship with those guys than what we're putting on. I think there's big things to come in the future as far as maybe a big major war. But guys, let's just hope and pray that that don't happen. But man, we can't never tell anymore with the way things are going. Seems like the world's just not a place, man, just not a place where you want to be, honestly. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of touch on that and see it still, even with this article and this announcement that they gave, it still kind of, it don't really, per se, shed light on the situation. It just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of got everybody in the dark, I guess you could say, because it's not real cut and dry. It's like they're beating around the bush about the whole thing. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there, guys, and I'll holler at y'all later. Hope y'all have a good day.